There's a lot of differences that make this a woman-specific running shoe. First, and probably the most important, is fit. It's built on what's called a woman-specific last. And a last is just a kind of a stand-in for the foot that we use when we're making a shoe. And the last is important because it pretty much determines how that shoe is going to fit. So the women's Lunar Glide is built on a last that's different from the men's to provide fit that's specific to the shape of a woman's foot. So that's very important. The next one is this heel counter that you can see here. On the men's shoe, we had this big, beefy, kind of molded plastic heel counter. In the women's shoe, we have something that's very different and very innovative. What we know is that women's heels vary tremendously in shape, much more so than men's. So what this heel counter allows is to provide the support that women need by framing the heel, but this material in the center is actually soft. So if you have a more voluminous heel, it can kind of fill this soft space. So it's going to feel very, very comfortable, but still provide her with the support that she needs. Moving up to the midfoot, we have, as you saw in the men's shoe, this panel of flywire that provides really good support and fit around the midfoot. But a key difference is that on the women's shoe, we have what we call an arch fit strap, which is a piece of soft microfiber synthetic that allows her to get added support around the arch. And then this strap also has this added row of eyelets so that you can get a bit of a custom fit around that arch as well. Just ahead of the arch fit strap, we have this dynamic fit expansion window. And that's there because we know that women's feet are different than men's in terms of the shape. And one of the key differences is in the forefoot, where women tend to have a little bit wider foot. So this window has a stretchy material in here, and that allows the upper to expand, so that if you do have a little bit of a wider foot, or you maybe have issues with bunions, then the upper can conform to the shape of your foot. So that's another key difference. The sock liner itself is actually also different in shape in the women's shoe. And it's done, well, the difference is essentially that there's a little bit more of a scoop or a cup, so that you get added cushioning from your heel itself. That actually, that fat pad built into your heel is allowed to do a little bit more in terms of providing cushioning for your foot. Down in the midsole, one of the key differences is in the heel area, where the women's Nike Lunar Glide is a little bit more rounded, so that you get a smoother transition. And that's because we found that women have a tendency to land a little bit more on the outside edge of the foot. So this allows them to get a really nice smooth transition. Down below, we also have added flexibility, because women weigh less than men of the same size. And so that means they have less mass with which to flex the shoe. So this allows the shoe to be a little bit more flexible, even if she weighs a little bit less. And finally, we have a woman-specific construction in this arch bridge that wraps up along the midsole to provide added support. Because we know that women have a somewhat greater predisposition to overpronate, this is designed to give a little bit more support than in the men's shoe.
The unique thing about Nike running, I think, is our ability to bring performance innovation to runners. That's the thing that separates us, and always has separated us, back when Bauman was making shoes for his athletes down in Eugene, right through to the Beijing Olympics, when we were able to leverage our performance innovation to ensure that our athletes on the track had a competitive advantage. So that's incredibly important to us as a product team, to ensure that we're focused on innovation that serves runners.